Animals often get in trouble, forcing them to come to humans for help. Doesn't matter what kind of animal it is, a zebra, a tortoise, a wolf, or even a clam. Quick, subscribe to our channel and let's get started.
Oh, sweetie.
This dog came to people with a snake wrapped around its snout, and the man put himself at risk to help the poor animal. But thankfully, this ended well for everyone.
Thank you so
I'm just
much.
glad it wasn't a rattlesnake.
Oh my god.
Oh Gott, wie schlimm siehst du denn aus?
When a girl noticed this cat in the forest, it was frightened and looked really rough. Nonetheless, the cat let her move it from its hiding place. It took over 2 months to bring the animal back to life, but this is what it looks like now. This bear cub had a paw stuck in a tree, and its sibling stayed right there, even trying to chew through the branch. Thankfully, a rescue team came right in time. Two young elephants got really stuck in a drying reservoir after coming there to drink some water. Just look how much effort it took to get the animals out. And finally, this newborn zebra already got into trouble. It got into the water and started to drown. Thankfully, it happened when there were people close by, so they managed to pull it out of the water almost straight away. And this guinea pig was rescued from a demolished building by a Ukrainian rescue squad after missile attacks. This parrot was born with a defect affecting its legs and feet. It couldn't walk or stand, but thanks to this guy's support and regular training sessions he developed specifically for his bird, their team found success. This coyote fell into the water and was begging for help with its eyes. People wrapped a rope around it, brought it aboard, delivered it to dry land, and had to struggle through untying the rope before the animal could be set free.
There you go. Так, ну що, давай його несемо на...
Tourists spotted the small dolphin stranded in an estuary and released it back into the sea. And this is a rescue mission, removing a lizard from set concrete. It's a painstaking job, but at least the animal was all right in the end.
This is a grey kangaroo.
This baby kangaroo got caught in a fence and people helped the animal free its foot. And this is how it thanked them.
Off he goes. Hey, mate, hey, hey.
This pigeon nearly drowned during a flood and risked approaching a human to save itself from water. When you've lost all hope and accepted your fate, but then someone comes to your aid.
I saw a distressed plover hanging around a drain.
A grown plover bird was loudly asking for help because one of its babies fell into the drain. This girl pulled it out, dried it in her car, and returned it to its mother safe and sound.
Starting to look a little bit more lively now. Come over to your baby. Reunited at last.
Watch me rescue a horseshoe crab.
I wonder if this clam realized the kind of trouble it was in. Nonetheless, thanks to a human, it was saved. Due to a drop in water level, this frozen lake turned into an ice trap for turtles. After a few hours of work with a chainsaw, the rescuers managed to free 40 turtles, which were subsequently taken to a vet clinic and administered first aid.
Да чтобы тебе в глаз не попало, Вик.
These people sacrificed their tiles to rescue their cat after it accidentally climbed into the pipe vents behind the wall and got stuck.
Хорошо? Оп, перехватила? Особляй.
Not real sure what Buddy has stuck in his beak.
This man was on a fishing trip with his kids when he noticed the bird that had something stuck in its beak. Interestingly, the bird did not fight back at all.
I'm sure he'll be thankful to have that off. I'm sure where it is.
Well, almost.
Got you good, didn't he?
Yeah, he definitely got me. He's definitely feeling a lot better.
Why not keep? I'm not right.
And this iguana got caught in a wire fence, which left it hanging upside down. First, it had to be removed from the fence, and then the remaining wire that wrapped around the animal's body, neck, and feet had to be cut off. A 2-year-old foal named Xena was in a terrible state when she was found, completely exhausted to the point it could not stand up. This gave her a second chance. And this guy saved a hawk from drowning. In exchange, the bird was happy to pose for a photo with him. This bull fell into a water tank, and the rescue required heavy machinery. In Turkey, a cat voluntarily came to a hospital to get help for its broken leg. It remained remarkably calm during X-rays and a cast application. Funnily enough, when it got better, it stayed nearby. And this person rescued a tortoise from an army of leeches using lime juice. It doesn't harm the tortoise, but it's great for repelling leeches. And here, a Ukrainian soldier is pulling a puppy from a hole it fell into. Now that's what I call teamwork. And this fearless man risked his life to save a cobra that climbed into a motorcycle engine. Due to a foot condition, this penguin was struggling to walk, and kind doctors rid the poor animal of pain by performing a surgery and creating custom shoes for her. A bear cub got caught in a trap and was crying in pain. Hearing its pleas for help, forestry workers came to free the animal, despite its attempts to attack them. It's not clear how the kitten got stuck there, but thankfully it was found and freed with great care. Wildlife conservationists pulled a Navarre wolf out of an icy river. In addition to its limbs being numb from cold, it was exhausted and famished, and 35 bullets were found in its body. It was immediately administered first aid, then taken to a clinic, and only 2 weeks later it could finally get back on its feet. And this is what a wheelchair for dogs looks like. Just how many animals get a second chance thanks to this invention? This moose was so parched it overcame its fear and approached people, drinking directly from their hands. Firefighters managed to pull the horse from a ditch only on a second try. It's not surprising considering it weighed over a ton.
Without those wheels, he wouldn't be able to move as easy.
This baby turtle was born with a severe deformity. Its back legs were twisted 180 degrees. It couldn't move, but a medical salesman and big fan of turtles, Randy Betts, came up with a solution. This woman rescued a lion named Jupiter from a circus after his mother died due to animal abuse. Not uncommon for a circus. Jupiter spent some time in her sanctuary before he was taken away. Being separated from his caretaker, the lion lost hundreds of pounds, putting his life in danger. After a long battle, Jupiter was finally returned to his mother and could begin the recovery process. Would you dare to share a drink with this snake?
She was trying to flap to get to safety.
This guy spotted a bald eagle just in time, saving it from drowning.
She did bite me when she got in the boat pretty good. Happy because we know that she'll be out there.
That's all for today. Comment below to tell us which moment stuck with you the most, and don't forget to subscribe.